Hello, everyone, and welcome to your course at Ashford University. I am Teresa Cruz, your facilitator for this course, and I have developed a short orientation to help you navigate course functions. So I'm going to give you a virtual tour of the course. We will look at the introductory assignment, APA formatting guidance as far as your discussion board, and your written assignments. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go inside of the classroom. All right, so here we are in our classroom, and this is the homepage area of the course. And as you can see, I have several announcements that are posted here. Make sure that you always look at the announcements that are posted. Every time I post, or each week I post at least 2 announcements. One announcement should be telling you regarding course content for the upcoming week. And then another announcement that I will post is when your grades are due on a weekly basis. So as we get started in our course, I currently have a welcome message here. There is a video for week 1. And it gives you information on our week 1 directives. So this just gives you a little bit of what we'll be going over for week 1. Our course late policy is listed here as well. Be sure that you are paying attention to the course late policy. Actually, the late policy is listed in 2 areas of the course. In the announcement section, you will see the late policy for discussion board assignments. Make sure you post your initial responses on Thursday and the participation responses on Sunday. Late discussion board assignments are not accepted in the course. So make sure that you work diligently to get your assignments posted on time. This gives you some information on, I'm going to close these out since we went over them and we don't have to keep looking at them. This gives you some information on your discussion board assignments. With the primary response, make sure that you fully answer the question using at least 8 to 9 full sentences. You can use more, but not less. When you are developing the primary response, make sure you support it with at least 1 reference and that your reference is formatted using APA 6th edition style. And that would mean that the reference would need to be formatted within the body of the posting, as well as formatting your reference on your reference on a reference list, which should appear at the bottom of the primary response. This gives you some written assignment guidance. Make sure that you are formatting your papers using APA 6th edition style. Here is a resource for APA. You can go to the apastyle.org and it gives you a wealth of information on APA. Ashford also has an APA lab. We have the writing lab, and you also have the library. If the APA manual that you're using does not look like this manual, then you're not using the correct manual. You want to make sure that you're utilizing the 6th edition manual and you're not utilizing any other resources such as Purdue, ISLE, or any other resources such as citation generators. I know students sometimes rely on the citation generators. However, APA does not support or develop or publish any citation generators. It kind of sort of defeat the purpose of learning. So you want to make sure you are actually getting the information from the resource. On here, it gives you quick answers to formatting. And so you can click any of these links and it'll give you a wealth of information on quick answers for references, quick answers for formatting, and start as far as your running heads are concerned, your margins, your list, table of content. Then there are most popular. The basis of APA is a tutorial that you can take that will give you a wealth of information. Within the tutorial, you will note that on the last page, it gives you these wonderful resources, which is a sample paper and a sample reference page. And if you look within the sample paper, it gives you direct guidance on how an APA 6th edition formatted paper should look. And the reference list is on there as well. And then when you open, trying to close that, all right. When you open the sample reference page, it gives you information or visual aids as far as how to format your references. Going back to our classroom, your recycle policy is written here. And there is a Globster assignment in our classroom. From time to time, students have problems going on and completing their blog. And I do understand that students are sometimes asked for a code in order to be able to complete your blog. There's no code, educator's code. However, I have found a wonderful resource for students to use as an alternative, meaning that when you're posting your announcement, if you're having problems, and I'm going to go to the area, if you're having problems completing your Globster, when you go here, for some students, it will take them, when you get ready to join, to an educator's code. Well, we don't have a school or an educator's code. So what you guys can do as an alternative, and this is listed in the announcement section, which you guys just saw, it's also listed under the resources within the Week 1 Post Your Introduction section. You can do an Animato video. And these videos are so cool, actually. All right, let me go back. It's not going to open it like I thought. So I have to right click it and open link. I'm going to get out of this one as well as the APA. So when you go to Animato, you will get started and you'll sign up. We're not asking you to sign up for any of the ones in which you have to pay for. That would not be fair. But you can start a free trial though. And so you enter your email address, your full name, you give yourself a password, confirm the password, and then you'll indicate that it's for educational use, and then you will start your new trial. I'm going to log on to my account and just show you guys that video. Actually, the introductory video that I have is the video that I created right here from Animato. So I'm going to log on to mine. It's telling me I already have a pro account. And you'll get to see, I have like so many videos here. It's really crazy. And then you get to see some of the videos that I've posted for different schools, for our school as well. And it just keeps going down. And as you guys can see, the bubbles going down because I've had this resource for years. All right, so let's go over to your course syllabus. Under the home page, you'll see the course syllabus, and it gives you a breakdown of the learning objectives for each of the 5 weeks. Our class will run for 5 weeks. The first day of the week is on a Tuesday, and then the last day of the week is on Monday. You'll see your course materials. This is your course textbook. And then these are some research articles that you guys can utilize for the classroom. It gives you Globster as well. And then these are your course guides, which are the rubrics for the course that are used for grading. It gives you information on grading and the grading scale. Your discussions are 40%, your assignments 30%, final paper is 30% for a total allowable points of 100%. Your course calendar, this gives you a breakdown of what you will be going over each week, what the deliverables are for each week of the class. And then this gives you some additional information about your discussions, rules of etiquette. Make sure that you are using proper English, that within the discussion board area that you're being professional in nature, meaning that you're not utilizing profanity, you're not attacking others, that you are developing posts that are productive to the learning environment, and that you're also introducing new information into the discussion board areas. And then it gives you some information on how you can create an excellent discussion board post, responding to your peers' posts, discussion boards, do's and don'ts, and discussion forum samples. And as you can see, it gives you a few samples here. Student responsibilities and policies, your technical requirements. Make sure that you have the current requirements needed in order to be able to successfully complete the course, including a reliable internet resource. Also, have a backup plan. It's a good idea to establish a solid backup plan just in case you're having personal tech issues, because tech issues are not an excuse for late assignments unless the tech issue is on the university side. For example, if there's a power outage at Ashford University, then students would be allowed to submit assignments late. However, if it's a personal issue, then you are not given that honor. So just make sure that you establish a solid backup plan. This is the Ashford Cafe, in which students connect with each other, and you actually can, chime in and ask each other questions. You also can give information to others, like if you wanted to share a video, or if you wanted to share something with other students in the class. Then these are your weekly areas. Actually, within here, you'll see the faculty expectations, in which you'll see the late policy for written assignments. 10% penalty per day for up to 3 days late for written assignments that are posted late. If an assignment is 4 days late, it will receive a 0, because I don't accept any assignments late after 4 days. Also, it gives you information on student expectations. This is the Ask Your Instructor section of the course. I see I have a question here. And then you will ask your question here, and I will answer your question. Make sure within the Ask Your Instructor section of the course that you do not post any personal questions in this particular area, such as, grading issues. You will want to post those to me via email, which would be privately. Okay, so you'll click this link to connect with me via email. Up under each week, you'll see your assignments. So when you go into the week, it gives you an overview of the assignments, what is actually due for the week, your recommended resources and your required resources, and you can go directly into the discussion board area. So for week 1, you have, and then for each week, you also have instructor guidance. And under the instructor guidance area, I give you guys a brief lecture on the objectives for the week. So for week 1, we're looking at ecosystems theory of human behavior, and I give you guys substance on that particular theory. I also break down the information on your community change paper, which is the paper that's due for week 1. And so when you go under each week, you'll see the instructor guidance. You see it here for week 3, week 4, and for week 5 of our course. Make sure that you guys reach out to me if you have any questions on anything. I look forward to working with each of you in the class. I am very excited about getting started, and I hope you guys are as well. And you guys have a wonderful day.